You are who you think you are. Yeah. And you see that in people's comments. You are who you think you are, but that is a whole word. Just think about it. You are who you think you are. I know I've said it like 5 times, but get that in your spirit. I don't care what your circumstance look like. You are who you think you are. You gotta believe it. You have to see yourself as that before it even comes to pass. And when you are who you think you are, you're gonna have people that's gonna try to come and taint that. They're gonna try to come and they're gonna try to humble you. But whatever they try to limit you to be, that ain't got nothing to do with you, baby. We're only worrying about what God has to say about us. You're more than what meets the eye. But it's okay because people can only meet you as far as where they've met themselves. I hope that made sense. You are complex, but that is because you have taken the time to understand yourself in a deeper way, and you're still continuing to learn and understand yourself. And as you stick closer to God, he continues to reveal things about you, right? You've taken the time to address those those dark parts about yourself, and you faced it with such bravery, with the trust of the Lord, and some of the actions that you had to take in order to ensure your healing through Christ. You had to do some actions or do some things that people aren't going to understand. They're going to take it as something different because they haven't even met themselves there yet. That's why people say if you got to be a villain in somebody else's story, then so be it. But as long as your actions are tied to your obedience to the Lord, baby, you have nothing to worry about. And everything will eventually come to the light. And I did a word the other day where it's just like, you're misunderstood now, but they will understand later. When the glory is revealed, baby, they will understand later. They will understand. So never get offended by the people misunderstanding you. Like, just never get offended because it could very well be God protecting you, and it could very well be a reflection of how far they have met themselves. I know the whole tone of this video changed, but that's what the Holy Spirit would do to you. He'll humble you now. Because I did come in kind of, you know what I'm saying? They want to humble you. And the Holy Spirit was like, nah, there's a better way to explain that. And so let this be a reminder, thank you, Holy Spirit, to allow the Holy Spirit to steer you back on track in these times where you are discovering yourself. Of course, be confident. You know who you are.